From Legacy United, I have the G1 Universe, Quake, Targetmaster, Tank, and fun guy at parties, so I've heard. But I don't just have him. This is a versus review. So I have, from actual G1, Quake, Tank, Targetmaster, and, also likes to party. So I'm going to go through both of these. Now, I did consider doing a triple review because there's another version of Quake from Titan's Return, but there's two reasons why I didn't do that. One, he's more of a Titan Master / Headmaster, so he doesn't have the Targetmaster partners. And two, I think I misplaced his big gun and I have to find it. And I hate to show toys without all their weapons. So we're going to just go through the two Targetmaster versions, and you can tell me in the comments which one you think is better. Now, if you're new to the channel, I'm Captain Kyle. Thanks so much for joining us. And if you've been watching for a while, thanks so much for coming back. That is totally awesome. And now let's get into these two. Well, be right back. So we're going to start with the brand new one from Legacy, and we'll get him out of his package. Now, some people are wondering why I open these from the bottom. Because it's easier, that's why. All right, so taking him out of his prison, you can see him there on the card. We're gonna unzoom that a little bit. He's got instructions, he's got shitty piece of paper, and he's got accessories on the back in Autobot paper. Not hard, Hasbro, just some Decepticon paper would be nice, just for a change of pace. So, these Decepticons don't feel slighted. They need representation and tissue paper. Anyways, so we are going to close the knife in case the cat comes by. I don't know if they're going to come by tonight. They've been ornery. So we'll snip Quake from the plastic bonds that hold him to this cardboard and put him on the turntable of doom and do a little zoom. And plastic shit on my table, but not for long. They should sell this paper. It'd be kind of cool to have Autobot tissue paper. Open up a gift and it's wrapped in Autobot tissue paper. And that's why they should make Decepticon stuff too. So in here, it appears we have two Targetmaster weapons. And just looking at them, I say they have about the same complexity as the originals, which is to say not a lot. And we have a big turret for the tank, nothing else. So let's take a look at the instructions real quick. And we will attach the turret, which looks like it folds a little bit, like so, and plugs onto his back. So he doesn't have this massive erection coming off his back. That would be kind of horrible. So we got the two Targetmaster partners. So we have Tiptop and Heater. If Heater can get in there. There we go. Shut up, Logan. So he can carry his guns like that. Apparently you can also stick one in the bottom of his fist and have him be like, I'm gonna kill you all. And some of you will die upside down. And while it is not showing it, I suspect that you can do the original G1 thing and combine them into a big rifle, which yes, you can. I don't know why they're not showing that. That's like a major thing from the originals. Not the originals, the TV series, the original G1 Transform. You know what I mean. But there he is. I like the deco for the most part. He's got a very hard to see Decepticon symbol on his chest. The face looks very Quake-like. You can see on the back the turret there. And he's got treads on his legs. And two big weapons, Tiptop and Heater, which have absolutely no posability. They're just there. I'm kind of a little disappointed that they don't have a bit of posability, but we still got a Quake. So, all right, let's go over the posability of the main bot. Of course, he does have some very generous ankle tilts. You can go even further if you want, which leads me to the next thing. If you've been watching this channel for a while, you know this. If you haven't, then welcome. This is called the Jean-Claude Van Damme, toes up. It is not just a split. A split, which he can also do, would be toes forward. So if they can do a Jean-Claude Van Damme with the toes up, that's good. And it hurts just looking at it. I also like to go over the posability of him kicking forward. And he does pretty well there. Kicking back, I don't think it's quite as high, but it's pretty good. Side kick, right in the face. Bending at the knee, very important. Swivel, it swivels very nicely. Now, the waist, he can twist all the way around at the waist. Arms can go all the way around, very easily. Bends at the elbow more than 90 degrees. And he has a swivel in the arm as well. So again, posability, the options are endless. He can go off to the side with the arms. He can do the YMCA. Hopefully for less than 40 minutes. The head is kind of stiff, but it turns around all the way. He can look to the right. He can look to the left. He can look behind himself. And he can spit out green goo if he's possessed. Now, this turret is on a peg. He can point it down if he wants to obliterate the turd that he just accidentally dropped. so no one sees it. So, a very posable toy. We're gonna put these guys aside, and we're gonna take a look at the original Quake. Now this one comes with a additional weapon, which doubles as a tank turret, and he's got Tiptop and Heater. They are smaller than those guys, but pretty much the same posability, and for some reason, Heater is entirely black here. The other one was black paint, so we'll take a look. So this one, very nice. He's got a Decepticon symbol, obviously stickers from G1, Decepticon symbols on the back of his arms because those form the turret. And I mean, not in as good a shape because, you know, he's quite old, but he can actually do a split. Can't do a toes up, Jean-Claude Van Damme. Kicking forward, ain't happening. Backwards, ain't happening. But he can do a sidekick, so that's better than a lot of G1 can do. Twisting at the waist, ain't gonna happen. He's G1. We used our imagination, you know what I mean? Arm goes all the way around. No bend at the elbow. I just realized this guy, his fists don't twist. Neither does his. But he's G1, so he's got a big excuse. Head is stuck in place. I would not try to turn that because it will probably break off. His shoulders can go a little bit backwards. Like if you wanted to simulate him being arrested, you could put his arms behind himself and, you know, do something like that. Maybe. I know it's a stretch. Really good stretch. Yeah. Anyway, very cool guy. Very cool Targetmasters, and he's got the extra gun, so it affords him some extra weaponry. So he can carry these guys combined in one hand, and this turret can be another hand weapon, so he has extra weapons. Or you can have a Targetmaster partner in each hand, and that gun on his arm. Or you could do any combination thereof. You can put one of the Targetmasters on his arm. Very cool. And if you just want to store this, you could put it back here, and he's only carrying 2 guns, but he's a Decepticon. More is better. You could even point it up so it's kind of like what's on this guy's back. Which gets us into side by side. And I'm gonna actually take the weapons off for now, because I'm gonna do those side by side. So, Legacy United and G1, very close in size. The Legacy United is, count the turret, we'll go from the head. It's about 6 inches tall, whereas the original G1, about 5.5. So an inch, a half inch difference. The colors, this one's definitely a brighter blue than this one. They both have gray, which about the same shade. And the maroon red is a little brighter on the Legacy one. Faces look similar, but this one looks a little more formed. Of course, this one has a little paint wear on it, so what can you do? So there you have them. I'm turning them both on the Turntable of Doom. And let's get to the Targetmasters. Tiptop and Heater. Again, they're all kind of small, but the G1s are about 1 3/8 inches, whereas the Legacy ones are 1 3/4 inches. So there is a little bit of a size difference there. Now, they transform similarly. Fold, fold. And you can definitely see this one's a brighter purple than this one. Of course, that could be sun damage, but I'm pretty sure it's just, that's how it was. Whereas this guy is black, Heater. His counterpart is blue, except for, look at the front, they have the chest, and the legs, well, the lower legs, the arms, the face, well, the head, all painted black. And this guy actually has some blue on him. So they kind of did a similar pattern on the front, but this guy's got a blue base, this guy's got a black base. So a little jarring when they're in their weapon modes. All right, time for vehicle modes. One last spin for Legacy. Wahahaha. So there is Legacy Quake as a tank, and you can add his additional Targetmaster weapons. You can put them on the top. You can put them pierce on the side as well. And so there he is, a little boxy looking, but you know, there you have him. I don't see any Decepticon symbols on his tank mode. There are no wheels, so slide test. Now the turret can traverse quite a bit. It can change its attitude. And you can move these guns depending on where you put them in different directions. So, not a bad vehicle. By the way, the transformation was a little tricky. There's one joint inside the leg you gotta put a certain way or else you're gonna have trouble transforming him. But you'll get it. So there is G1 Quake, much quicker and easier transformation. Nice tank mode. That's his regular turret. You could put the 2 Targetmasters together as an additional weapon. That's pretty much the only place. Or you could remove the turret. I prefer this configuration if I'm going to use the Targetmasters. Though you can put the Targetmasters in any configuration, but I like the longer barrel of the gun. And you can even attach the extra gun if you'd like. So there they are side by side. I'm going to actually put the Targetmaster partners on top there. And I have to say, as a tank, personal opinion, and you can tell me what you think, I think the G1 looks a little more tank-like. This looks very boxy. Oh, there's a Decepticon symbol right there from the chest. The ability to swap out the turret with Targetmaster, I think, adds to the original, but I mean, these guys are bigger, and this turret can do more. This one can't move. However, he's got little wheels on the bottom. He can roll. So overall, I'm glad that I got this one, but as far as which one's better, well, you let me know what you think in the comments. And in the description, if you look there, I'll put links so that you can get the brand new Legacy Quake, and you're gonna have to find this on eBay. I'll put a handy link on there to an eBay search so you can find a Quake, and using those links definitely helps me out, so I very much appreciate it. So, very cool. Tanks are good for the Decepticons because they like the whole military thing. But again, which of these versions of Quake is better? That's up to you. And while you're mulling over getting whichever Quake, or both, because both is an option, you can check out this video over here, which is one of the earliest Decepticon tanks. Blitzwing, but it's a counterfeit reissue, but worth checking out. If you're enjoying this content, by all means, feel free to subscribe. We will see you next time. As always, have fun and good hunting.